What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new STR Gohan, the Kid Gohan that Dokkan awakens. We can 100% him in the game, totally free. He's here for a month because of the year 3 anniversary. So let's get into all the information about him, also what the stages imply and everything, not to mention the special missions and the easiest way and the least amount of headaches in order to get him from 0% to 100%, okay? Because a lot of people try to do this one way, or they try to do it a different way sometimes, and then they're confused and they're like, I'm missing out on one extra dupe of him, or I'm missing out on his SA being 10 or something like that. So let's all just, take this one step at a time, and we're gonna go through everything real quick. Let's go through the translations, and then we're gonna go through the missions that you can do for it, and then we'll get straight into it, okay? So first off, let's go to the event real quick, okay? So if you go to the event and you go into the story missions part of the event, okay? So that's what it's under. It's under like the battle for Namek, essentially, is what it's translated to. Quickly side note real quick, in case you missed my information video, because it was a long video, my voice is still kind of hurting from it. This stage right here with Goku, basically, you go in, you do it once a day, and then what you do is you get a crazy amount of like items and everything like that. So if you clear it 5 times, you get like these training items and this Hercule statue. You clear it 1 time, you get all these training items, but it's just basically a way to get a bunch of orbs and other things like that as you complete other missions that are in the special missions. Again, I covered that all in another video. I just wanted to double check on that, and I also wanted to say it again because I know a lot of people will probably still be asking about it. So anyway, let's go into the battle for Namek stage here, okay? There is actually a Namekian category, essentially, but the weird thing is that in this mission, it doesn't actually say that the mission allows you to get a higher chance of dropping orbs or more orbs or something like that. So I'm not really sure what the Namekian category is supposed to be used for just yet. I think it might be used for something later on in the anniversary would be my guess. So again, correct me if I'm wrong if you're watching this later on or you don't see it in the comments within the next few days, but so far I personally haven't seen anything. So anyway, let's go and take a look. So the event is around from the 29th, so today, Japan time, and it goes into the 6th, which is Tuesday, until 5 p.m. So your basic standard times of beginning and ending when it comes to these big things. The story here, it's a story. It's just talking about how Piccolo, Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu are all dead. You have to go to Namek, essentially, to get the Dragon Balls, and Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma all go in order to collect them. So these are the stages. Your first stage is going to be dropping the Gohan automatically on the first time, okay? So both on normal and on Z-Hard, you will have the Gohan drop once per time. He probably does drop again, but the chances of it are kind of they're definitely lower, and you honestly don't need to, okay? So I'm gonna again show you guys exactly what you need to do. If you are at this part right now where you have gotten both of those Gohans, just hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you the best road to do in just a second, okay? So anyway, continue through the missions. You'll get the medals to Dokkan Awaken here on stage 7. And then there's also some special missions like clearing a certain stage like 8 or 10 times or something like that. And you'll get some extra Hercule statues and things like that. Again, they're all in the missions. You can go ahead and check out the Reddit if you want to, or check out my info video. I covered most of them. Then on stage 8, you can go ahead on the Z-Hard difficulty right here, and you farm up the orbs, right? It's just like the Bulma, it's just like the Goku Jr. You go in a bunch of times, you farm up the orbs, and then you go into the ability system. You get them up from 0% to 100%, you got your next Rainbow unit, okay? He is really good. He's a good free-to-play unit and all that kind of stuff, so that's pretty cool. His passive is actually really good. The only downside to him that I can personally find is just his lack of key links. That is literally the only downside to him. I don't really count the Rebirth as a key link sometimes, but overall, he's a good unit. He's very, very good. So, although, maybe on a total free-to-play team in terms of strength of using Master Roshi, actually, maybe... All right, I'll have to test that out. Let me know if you want me to. But anyway, so continuing on, this is what he Dokkan Awakens into. This is the TUR version of him, okay? He Dokkan Awakens, he's really good. If you get him up to SA10, which obviously you should be able to, because they give him all, they give you all the dupes and everything. He gets a big power boost, just like anyone who hits SA10, if they have that requirement in their SA passive, or in their SA information. Some don't, some do. This Gohan does. So, other than that, and then it obviously tells you like, hey, you can farm out the ability orbs. The ability orbs are only from this stage. They are unique to Gohan. That is all. You cannot use them on anybody else, unfortunately. It makes sense, right? That's what you want to do. So anyway, so that's basically what it talks about right there. Now, the Extreme Z Awakening, okay? It says, let's awaken him, okay? But, it's not available yet. That's supposed to be released at a later date, okay? There is no given information yet about when it is. Literally, the translations say, we are going to announce this as a later date, because originally in the first sentence right here, it says, Z Awaken o Sase Yuar o Suruto, which means let's awaken him to Z Extreme Awakening, okay? But again, there is no given date or anything like that. So I'm going to guess probably around middle of February would be my guess when it comes to when that potentially will come. Again, not confirmed or anything, but it would make kind of sense, right? You want all your hype right now to be on the new banners that are coming out in the next day or two. And then after those are done, and we've all done our big multi-summons and everything like that, or our single summons and all that, and then it's kind of cooled down a bit, then that's when they bring in the Extreme Z Awakening, which I would venture to guess that maybe, just maybe, we are also going to be getting either into Gohan or Tech Cell or Full Power Frieza. Maybe Full Power Frieza, because they're doing the whole like Namek thing right now. So that would be my guess, though. That would be my guess, okay? Other than that, though, it doesn't really, it talks about taking the routes and everything like that. It says clear stage 1 to get one, and then you get a mission for or you complete a mission, and you get another dupe of the Gohan if you complete certain paths on, or the routes, so Ruto, so you complete the routes and the paths on the ability system itself, and then obviously farming it up. If you take the left side, you get the small orbs, you take the center road, you get the medium orbs, and you take the right path, you get the big orbs. So Migi, Chu, and Hidari, which means left, Migi means right, Hidari means left, and then Chu or Naka means middle, so go down the middle road, and you'll get your, the orbs associated with that. Like I said, guys, I can't really speak because of that other video I just made. So, obviously, get his SA up to max, Dokkan awaken him, and then, again, the Extreme Z Awakening will come later on at a later date. So, yeah, it says, right here it says, please wait, we will give more information on that and all that, so. Total stones you can get is 14 stones, 2 difficulties, 8 stages, give or take. Or, yeah, okay, there's 8 stages and 2 difficulties, but 2 of them do not have normal difficulties, so that's why it's 14 stones and that's 16. So, yeah. But other than that, though, this goes again until the missions go around until the 13th, but the event itself is only around until the 6th. So again, keep your eye on the clock. Most of us will probably get this guy within the first couple weeks would be my guess. But if you come in a little late or you forget about him, don't forget that you can go for this guy still, okay? So if you go, now, real quickly before we go into the stage and I show you what the stage look like, I've only done the first stage, okay? I did the first stage on normal and Z Heart. You get 2 Gohans, okay? Do not throw that first Gohan into your SA, okay? Do not throw that guy into your SA. What you want to do first is you want to go into the training room. You want to go into the Gohan and you want to train him up to level 80. Then what you want to do is you want to come in here and you want to awaken him. Awaken him up to a UR, okay? The reason for doing this is because then what you're going to do next is you're going to go into here, okay? You're going to go into the ability system. You're going to go to your characters and you're going to go to Gohan, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to go to whatever path you want. Doesn't matter which one. You're going to unlock them all. So, like, for example, you can go over here to the right one and the bottom right, and you unlock it, okay? Use that first dupe that you got to unlock him. What that's going to do then is it's going to finish a mission that is in the Supreme Kai missions or the Special Trunks missions or whatever. Sorry, not Supreme Kai, so Special Trunks missions. So it completes one mission, and what does that mission do? It gives you an extra dupe. So go into your missions and collect that Gohan, okay? So you'd hit back, you'd go to the center, you'd go here, and of course it's gonna load up and take some time here. Usually doesn't take this long, and jeez, how my Wi-Fi's not killing me right now. Oh, come on. Of course it would just during the video. Okay, so you go into the missions here, the Nimbus ones. Now, I've done it already, so I'm going to go to the collected ones just to show you exactly what it is. But here they are. Here are the Gohans that I collected, okay? So this was one. This literally says Nodo, okay? So, again, it's completed. But it says use a dupe to open up one node on the Gohan, and you get a Gohan dupe, okay? So you hit accept, obviously. And then what you do is you go back into the ability system. You go to your second one, okay? Unlock him. You get a mission done. Go to the missions, collect your dupe Gohan. Unlock the third one, go collect your mission reward. Go to the fourth one, collect your final mission reward, and then what you do is you go into training and you train that last dupe that you got into him to get him up to SA2, okay? Now, what you're gonna do after that is you're gonna go through all the stages basically, okay? So if we go back to the events, I'm surprised it's taking this long to load. Probably a lot of people are trying to jump on right now. I mean, so it makes sense. Anyway, so you go into the story mission, and then what you're going to do is you're going to start going through the stages and everything, and when you get to stage 8, start training up and getting the orbs and everything. Then, what you do after you've gotten a decent amount of those orbs, or if you want to collect all the orbs at once, and then go in and do it all at once, basically, what you're going to do is go back to the ability system, and you're going to start leveling them up, okay? So you go up here to, where's the center of it? So you start here, essentially. and then you click on here. Now, obviously, I don't have any orbs because I haven't done anything to them yet, but basically what you're going to start doing is hitting the buttons where you want to, or hitting the orb placements where you want to go, and you're going to unlock those paths and everything, and, fill them up and boost the Gohan and everything like that. Now, when you hit, notice the percent up here, okay, notice how it says 0% at the top there. As that percent goes up, that's going toward the Trunks Nimbus special missions, okay? When you hit 10%, you complete one mission, okay? You complete 10% of that Gohan's ability paths, okay? That allows you to go into the missions and you get another dupe Gohan. Throw that dupe Gohan into his essay. Then farm more orbs, get him up to 20%. You complete a mission by hitting 20%. Again, go into the missions, get your Gohan, throw him into the essay. That's essay 4 now, okay? Again, then 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, and by the time you get him up to 90%, that will be the last dupe that you will need to get him up to essay 10, okay? Then you get him up to 100% and you get an old Kai. Pretty nice right there, okay? So that is the best way to do it. So again, step 1, unlock both Gohans from the normal and Z hard stage. Do not throw the second one into his essay. Step 2, awaken the Gohan to a UR. Step 3, take that extra dupe Gohan, throw him into the ability system on one of those nodes, and complete the missions. And as you complete the missions, you get dupes, and you throw them into the ability system first to unlock all 4 paths. Take the final one that you get from the path unlocking, throw it into his essay. Go into the orb stage, collect as many orbs, go in and awaken him to his full max potential. As you go by increments of 10%, you will get another dupe of the Gohan, and then after that, you're able to get him up to 100%. You'll have him at SA 10, and then we simply wait for when the Extreme Z Awakening happens. That's the best way to get the Gohan, guys, okay? So I hope that helped you guys when it comes to doing that. I, of course, need to go into the missions myself and do it, but the Gohan's worth it. I've done the Gohan, I've done the Goku Jr., I've done the Bulma. I did the Bulma twice because that was when they had that little competition going on or anything like that. So go for the Gohan. He is absolutely 100% worth it. Easily worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this video was informative. Let me know down in the comments below if you're going to be going for the Gohan, if you got him done already, or if you're going all along your way, and what you think is going to happen with the Extreme Z Awakening. Again, more info will come in the future. But until next time, guys, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.